The Czech Republic has officially embarked on a significant modernization program for its elite 601st Special Forces Group with the acquisition of 18 Supacat HMT Extenda vehicles, a purchase that represents both a technological leap and a shift in strategic posture. For decades, Czech special operators relied on the Land Rover Defender 110 SOV, a platform that, while robust and familiar, gradually became outdated and limited in its ability to support modern missions. With the arrival of the HMT Extenda, the Czech Ministry of Defense is ensuring that its most capable unit is equipped with vehicles designed for contemporary battlefields, able to match the operational demands of long-range, high-mobility, and high-intensity missions. The acquisition was finalized on September 3, 2025, when the ministry confirmed the deal, which had already received parliamentary approval and support from the ministerial collegium earlier in the year. The program is not simply about buying new vehicles, it reflects a carefully structured procurement strategy that divides responsibilities between international suppliers and domestic institutions. Supacat's Czech distributor, LPP, will provide the chassis, while the Military Technical Institute, VT, will integrate weapons, communications, protective systems, and mission equipment. This dual approach guarantees that the Czech Republic maintains control over sensitive technologies while also creating opportunities for domestic industry to play a central role in sustaining the new fleet. Financially, the contract represents a considerable investment. The bare chassis alone are valued at approximately £32.6 million, excluding taxes. On top of this, VT's integration work, which encompasses everything from armament to electronic systems, is priced at 810 million CZK. Depending on how the figures are calculated, the overall cost of the program ranges from around 1.76 billion CZK before tax to approximately 2.16 billion CZK including VAT. Importantly, more than half of this sum is earmarked not for the physical vehicles but for the systems, training, spare parts, and infrastructure needed to ensure long-term operability. This focus highlights the Czech government's intent to avoid the pitfalls of past acquisitions where platforms were delivered without sufficient logistical or technical support. The HMT Extenda was selected after a comprehensive feasibility study carried out between 2020 and 2021, during which 14 vehicle types from 9 different manufacturers were evaluated. The criteria went far beyond simple mobility, encompassing payload, adaptability, terrain performance, and compatibility with air transport. The conclusion was clear: only the Supacat platform could fully satisfy the demands of Czech special forces. The Defenders, once the workhorses of the unit, lacked the payload capacity, modern construction, and protective features necessary for today's conflicts. Their limitations became apparent during operations in Afghanistan and Mali, where Czech forces required vehicles that could carry more equipment, withstand harsh conditions, and provide better firepower. The Supacat Extenda, by contrast, has been proven in combat by multiple NATO allies and offers precisely the mix of flexibility and endurance that Czech commanders have been seeking. The chosen model, the HM600 in a 6x6 configuration, provides a substantial improvement in payload capacity, carrying around 3,800 to 3,900 kilograms compared to lighter 4x4 platforms. This expanded capacity enables multi-day independent operations without resupply, a crucial factor for special operations forces operating deep behind enemy lines or in remote regions. The gross vehicle weight reaches up to 10,500 kilograms, while internal fuel tanks of 200 to 230 liters allow operational ranges between 700 and 1,000 kilometers. With a maximum speed of 120 km per hour and variable ground clearance from 180 to 485 mm, the HM600 combines speed, endurance, and adaptability across difficult terrain. An independent air suspension system reduces crew fatigue during long missions, further enhancing effectiveness during extended deployments. Another key advantage of the Extenda is its modularity. The vehicle can be reconfigured between 4x4 and 6x6 layouts, providing commanders with the flexibility to balance speed and carrying capacity based on mission profiles. This modular design ensures that the same platform can serve multiple roles, from high-speed reconnaissance to heavy-load logistics. Moreover, the vehicle is fully compatible with strategic airlift. It can be transported by rail, sea, underslung beneath CH-47 Chinook helicopters, or loaded into larger airframes like the Embraer C-390, which the Czech Air Force is introducing into service. Although it does not fit into the smaller CASA aircraft, the compatibility with medium and heavy transport planes ensures that the HMT-600 can deploy rapidly alongside Czech special operators wherever NATO requires. The integration work led by VT will transform the bare chassis into complete combat vehicles tailored to the Czech Army's operational needs. While specific details remain classified, likely configurations include M2 heavy machine guns, 40mm automatic grenade launchers, and medium-caliber weapons. Open-source information also suggests potential integration of 5.56mm and 7.62mm machine guns, as well as anti-tank guided missiles or man-portable air defense systems. Beyond weaponry, the vehicles are expected to receive encrypted communication suites, satellite links, electronic warfare packages, counter-drone technologies, laser warning receivers, smoke launchers, navigation redundancies, and potentially reconnaissance or strike drones. This wide array of systems ensures that the Extenda fleet will not just transport troops but act as fully capable combat platforms in their own right. By acquiring the Supacat Extenda, the Czech Republic joins an elite circle of nations already operating the HMT family, including the United Kingdom, the United States, the Netherlands, Norway, Denmark, New Zealand, and Ukraine. This alignment offers major advantages. First, interoperability with NATO partners is significantly enhanced, simplifying joint operations and logistics. Second, Czech forces will gain access to an established support and training network, reducing the time required to field the vehicles effectively. Finally, this purchase positions Czechia as the first export customer for the new Extenda Mk3 variant, presented recently at DSEI 2025. This distinction reflects not only confidence in Supacat's design but also Czechia's growing ambition to be a forward-leaning contributor to NATO's collective defense posture. Industrial participation is another critical dimension of the program. Cooperation agreements between Supacat, LPP, and Czech company VOPCZ lay the groundwork for domestic maintenance and supply chain involvement. This local participation ensures that the Czech defense industry benefits directly from the acquisition, building technical expertise, creating jobs, and reducing reliance on foreign service providers. By embedding these capabilities within national borders, the Czech Republic strengthens its strategic autonomy and ensures that the vehicles remain operational even during crises when international support might be delayed. At a strategic level, the decision to modernize Special Forces vehicles underscores the Czech Republic's recognition of evolving threats and the demands of modern warfare. Special Operations Forces are often the first to deploy in crises, whether for direct action, reconnaissance, counter-terrorism, or support of allied missions. Their effectiveness depends not only on training and equipment but also on mobility, firepower, and sustainability. By replacing outdated platforms with modern, modular, and combat-proven vehicles, the Czech Republic is investing in the ability of its special operators to act decisively in high-risk environments. The acquisition also reflects a broader trend among NATO allies, many of whom are investing in specialized vehicles for their special operations forces. As conflicts become more complex, with adversaries using asymmetric tactics, drones, and electronic warfare, mobility and adaptability are as critical as armor and firepower. The Supacat Extenda, with its blend of range, payload, and advanced systems integration, embodies the kind of multi-role capability required for 21st-century operations. Its adoption by Czechia not only modernizes a single unit but also signals a commitment to aligning national capabilities with those of its most advanced partners. Ultimately, the arrival of the Supacat HMT Extenda in Czech service represents more than just a hardware upgrade. It is a statement about the country's defense priorities, its role within NATO, and its determination to equip its forces with tools equal to the challenges of modern conflict. The transition from aging Land Rover Defenders to cutting-edge Extendas highlights a generational shift, ensuring that Czech special operators can operate with confidence alongside their allies on the world's most demanding battlefields. In doing so, Czechia strengthens both its national defense and its contribution to collective security.